Jim, fantastic 1-0 win tonight. A team we've struggled against really this season in the last couple of years, but fantastic win tonight.
I have personally myself, I've just said that. I think we won something like 8 on the spin when I was at 5, and then we went to Curzon and got beat, and then we lost the return fixture at home, and then obviously
your bogey team as well. Last
season, 2-0 up, lost 3-2, got beat 3-0, beaten the cup 1-0, a little bit of hard luck on the day, and we lose the return fixture at their place in the league 1-0 with Jimmy Spencer's header from a corner. So they've been tight games obviously this season. It could have maybe got a little bit more, but no, they're a good side. That's why they are where they are. That's why where they were last season as well. I think Matthews is a miss for them, and Richards the right back, but they're quite rounded when I study the opposition. They've got the target man in Jimmy Spencer, who makes me feel old because I used to play with Jimmy at Morton.
Did you really?
Yeah, he was on loan from Huddersfield. He was about 19 when I was still playing. Yeah, so I had a season with Jimmy. But he's a good target man at the level. He knows the game. He's aggressive, so you can go in off him. They've got legs. They break from midfield well. They've got pace in the wide areas. Moles has been a good player for them and scored goals. And the back line's been based on that solid 4 every week with Richards, Matthews, Poshard and Hayhurst, but obviously they're missing 2 of them now. But I think we come on strongly in a way, fixing that a lot of the ball, and they had a lot of the ball tonight, but I think got the goal. Well, it was nip and tuck. They were on top possession wise. Chris has made a class save at 0-0 to tip it onto the bar, so credit to him. Because I think he'd be disappointed with regards to the goal that we conceded at the weekend, so he's bounced back, and I'm not just putting it on Chris, by the way, because we could do better elsewhere, someone's man, etc. But I was right behind. It was unbelievable save.
Get his clean sheets in, didn't he?
I think someone said he's got the 6th most in the league, but that just sums it up. Rob, honest to God, I've gone through the 6 or 7 hours on Sunday. I sent the lads a massive text about where I'm at, because ultimately I think we've underachieved. Have a look. I'm not going to bamboozle everyone. I said in an interview on Saturday, which Joe Cunliffe put out of that, we're so close, but if you listen to the interview, and Joe's only trying to be positive, and that's his job. But ultimately, if you listen to the interview, I said we're so close, yet we're so far. I think that's our 20th game in the league. It's been a draw or 1-0 either way. And if you take the cup games into it as well, Southend 1-0.
By margins?
Hyde 2-1, Peterborough Sports 2-1. We're in every game. Even Spennymoor, I looked over that. Well on top, we get the goal back at 1-1, and then suddenly Doolan puts one in the top corner from a free kick, and then Mondale smashes one in from 30 yards or something. You'd end up losing the game. So there's a couple of games that got away from us. We've been good in a couple of games where we've won, Scunthorpe at home, which I think is probably the only smash and grab we've had based on stats. Maybe Alfreton, they could have been one or 2 up in the first 10 minutes or so. But I don't see many more. And I look at 10 draws, I think 6 of them we could have easily, again, on my honest feeling, when I look over the highlights, when I look over the stats, and I look, study it, which I did do for hours on Sunday, I think 6 of those draws we could have had 3 points. So it could have been a lot different, and that's what I mean. We're in every game. Saturday's a prime example of where we're at. We should have, the only stat that they come out on top was the duels. Recoveries we were higher, possession we were higher, shots we were higher, all that. They had about 4% more duels, and we lose the game 1-0. We've had great opportunities to go 1-0 up, even to get back to 1-1, but we don't. They find a way, and you know better than me. Brackley over the years is renowned for grinding up with 1-0, but that's why they are third in the division. So I'm disappointed in that regards, but when I break the season down into thirds, well, repeat myself, the first 15 thought we were excellent. Games 15 and 16, where we were scoring loads, but conceding loads. We had an opportunity against Oxford City away, Peterborough Sports at home, to go third in the league. So that's how good we were. But since then, I think Lloyd getting injured, probably hasn't hit the heights since he come back after his 5-6 week layoff. Obviously we've had a mess with centre halves with Flowers and Keane. Carver come before. Carver was outstanding today in his first start. He's been out for 6 weeks. We've struggled. Arthur Ganu come in, is looking really strong, and then suddenly just gets a freaky eye injury. It's going to keep him out for a couple of weeks. You know, we've had too many of them. Morgs, he scored our last goal before tonight, gone down with a chest infection. Him and Danny Lloyd are on antibiotics, so you're forever plugging gaps, and I know that's the same for everyone, but we just seem to be getting it.
We have had a bad run, haven't we?
Bad run, and even, you know, some decisions going against us and all that, because as I say, I looked over the highlights of every game, and looked at all the stats, I wrote it all down, and I'm studying it and going, I just feel we've had no luck, but ultimately we've underachieved. People might say, I don't blame the stat, but the biggest stat is we haven't won the games that we've wanted and probably should have, so it is what it is. We take it on the chin, but I think first third great, second third not so great. The final third, that's the most important, that's where we want to finish strongly. So we took 4 points in the first 3 games in this third. Should have had more, because again, Darlington at home, should have won. No one will tell me any different. Their best chance was the one-on-one, which was Mike Percival. I think I look over this game, we probably might have rolled our luck and Chris's save, and they've had a couple of opportunities, but we've had a couple of opportunities, so again, we'll see what's what. But this is the third, we want to finish as strong as possible, so we've started now with 2 wins and a draw and a defeat, so we're looking to build on that. It's as simple as that. On to the next game. Piece of sport's going really well, but we enjoy tonight because, you know, it's the fans, we give them something to cheer. It was nerve-wracking at the time. I thought the goal was superb, we played some alright football, we dug in, everyone put a shift in, right from the back, right up to the top end of the pitch. It was hard to pick a man of the match tonight. There was very good, strong performances. You know, single out, Sonny got it, and I thought Luncey was outstanding. Carver at the top end of the pitch.
We went for Tom Moore as well.
Tom Moore, how good's Tom Moore be? You know, even Dior Angler's 5th goal in 8 games. So, you know, we're that's what we need. That's what we want. So, you know, changed myself a little bit today, went back to the jeans, cut my hair, all that.
You got to do that all the time,
I cut my hair, but I've only got about 4 haircuts left, so, but no, we're just striving to do well. And
it gives everybody a lift, though,
it does, yeah.
Jim, from all of us, and staff, volunteers, fans.
But you know
yourself.
what, I'm not reaching out to all that, but everyone's probably got day jobs, and this is the passion, and obviously I understand it's your football club and all that, but I do feel it. Yeah. I like the people I work for, I like all the staff that I work with. You know, I like the players, I like the fans. I've said from day one when I come to watch the Chorley game, bottom of the league at 1 point, you know, I'm thinking I'm going to get booed off. He actually got clapped off, and I thought that was outstanding. It's always stuck with me that, and we've had a few beatings this year when we've walked, they've always clapped the fans, and they've clapped us off, you know, so credit to them. And I'm desperate to do well. I want to do well for the people, the community, and I just feel, you know, where you build up a little bit of credit last year, when I come in it was a difficult time, and obviously we stayed up in the end and comfortably, and you're thinking, right, let's improve, let's a little bit more on the budget, more ambition, etc. with Peter and the big help coming in and all that. We had a great pre-season, started the season well, and everyone's thinking, great, but that second 15 games has killed us. You know, we've had a little bit of bad luck on the cups, but we're still in the 2 county cups, which we set out to try and win. So it's about finishing strongly now. You know, someone's just said to me there, well, you know, to win now probably puts that fear of that end to, you know, not for me. It doesn't matter if it's there or there. I want to win the next game. I want to get as high as possible. We've got another tough game on Saturday now, Peter Sports, who are going really well. But yeah, we want to get right up the table, gain that little bit of credit back that we've built up and then lost in that middle third, and finish this third as strongly as we can. And if we put in performances like we did tonight, and to be fair, you know, we let ourselves down against Radcliffe, I'll be the first to admit. We didn't defend well enough. You know, we give them a leg up. That was one game that got away from us. Spennymoor, we were well in the game, although they bettered us first half. Apart from that though, we could really take a lot more, you know, of late, certainly Darlington, Saturday, Brackley, but you get what you're given. We got what we got tonight, 3 points, we'll enjoy it.
Let's enjoy tonight.
That's it, recover, and all the best to everyone, and thanks as always for all the support.
Brilliant, thanks Jim.